What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good day. I know I haven't been on social media for about a good minute. I've been kind of sick, so I've just been recovering from that. Um, but I wanted to come on here and make this video today and give it a shot. I've been doing a lot of edits and catching up on all of our projects that we've been having. But it's rough when you're sick, when you don't have your body's like, hey, your mind, you want to go and do stuff, but your body's like, hey, now let's shut that down for a minute. Um, I wanted to come on here and just be transparent. I just wanted to talk today. I don't want to go and put any kind of fluff and stuff like that. I was walking, um, I was heading to the gym, and walked past the mirror that's in my hallway, um, and I just caught a glimpse of myself. And I wasn't looking myself up and down and stuff like that. I just caught a glimpse of myself, and I had this on. So I was gonna change and come on here and put on a shirt and stuff like that, but um, a message came to me, in my head. And I'm not much for giving messages and stuff, but as I looked in the mirror, you know, I was hit with so much different memories in my life. I was hit with so much of, I guess, just things I've been through, things that have molded who I am today. The ups and the downs, the darkness, the clarity, and change. And that's what I want to talk about today. Like I said, being transparent, I understand when people look at me the way I am. I'm blasted out with tattoos. I don't have a lot like everybody else does out there now, um, but I'm well aware of you know when people look at me, they make their own assumptions. They make their own judgments, and I'm okay with that. In the past, I wasn't. In the past, that stuff would affect me because when I got tattooed, it was when tattoos weren't a thing. It was when tattoos weren't trendy and so welcoming now. Now, in these days, it's okay to see people with full sleeves. But back in the day, people use those as kind of like warning signs, like, hey, stay away from me, or they it was descriptive of the pain that they felt, or anger, or whatever whatever it was, the angst, the being against the grain and being different. And like I said, now it's accepted by society, but back in the day it was not. It was, if you had tattoos, you were a walking um, a sign, either a walking target or a walking advertisement for just to stay away. Now that I look at it, I'm a walking billboard. I'm an advertisement saying, "Hey, you know what? Anybody can change." Um, and that's for the people that grew up in my days. When I walk through Walmart and stuff like that, and I'm not with my kids or anything like that. I see the old people. I see the people of my days that look at me and they kind of just move to the side, or the real churchy people. They'll move to the side or just walk to a different way. And I've had to, it plays with your mind, you know, it plays with your mind. You have either two choices. You can either blame them for how they look at you, or show them that you're different, you know, show them the beauty on the inside instead of just focusing on the outer shell. Like right now, you're making a choice to either watch me or not watch me. You're either watching me because you see the guy with the tattoos, or you want to see, what this criminal is talking about, or whatever the case is. This little guy with tattoos. Um, what it has done for me is, like I said, make me step up what's inside, step up and show the power of change. Show people that there is someone that loves me, that has always loved me from day one since my birth. And I understand my parents, they love me and stuff like that, and my friends and my brother and everybody else in my life. But the true love of, God. We'll just be honest. I'm not going to preach to you, but his power of change, his power of belief in you, in me, and what he can do with us is it's incredible. The moment you say, "Hey, you know what? I want to change my life. I want to be different. I want to make an impact in this world instead of taking from it. I want to give instead of take. I want to invest instead of withdrawing from society." And that's beautiful.